Seahawks versus Colts this weekend, and I think everyone is hoping to see 44-year-old Philip Rivers get the start for the Colts. As a football fan, it's really cool to see Philip Rivers, a grandpa who's 44 years old, coming back after not playing since 2020. So everybody wants to see him play, but I think as a Seahawks fan, it's safe to say I also want to see him play. I'm not trying to say Philip Rivers has no chance to have a decent season the next few games, but I think starting against the Seahawks for your first game back since 2020 is disastrous. The Seahawks defense is clearly one of the top two in the NFL. It's them and the Texans. So for a guy that hasn't played football in 5 years, I'm just not sure this is the game that you want him to come into after what, 5-6 days of practice? Now let's not forget, he was actually not bad in his last season at 39 years old. The Colts went 11-5. He threw for 4,100 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 11 picks. And in his final game in a playoff loss to Buffalo, they only lost by 3, and he threw for 309 yards and 2 touchdowns with no picks. But the problem is, he's probably not mobile, which he was never before, and he's 44 years old, probably out of shape, hasn't played football in 5 years, and will have to go against Leonard Williams, Byron Murphy, Boye Mafe, Uchenna Nwasu, the corners in Devin Witherspoon and Tariq Woolen, Ernest Jones at linebacker, Julian Love at safety, Nick Eamon-Worry. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. And you can see, earlier this week, the Seahawks were at 64% with the Colts at 36 on call sheet, but now the Seahawks are at an 87% chance to win the game on call sheet, which is available in all 50 states and has the best odds out there. You can use promo code Seattle on tap if you want to get a bonus when you sign up. And the Seahawks have the second best chances at 12% to win the Super Bowl, only behind the Rams. So go ahead and start a 44-year-old Philip Rivers against the Seahawks if you want. I really want to see him play, not just this week, but every week moving forward. It's an interesting story. I'm just worried that it's going to look really bad against this Seahawks football team with your first game in 5 years. Now, after this game, I wish him the best of luck. It'd be really cool if he kept them in the playoffs, win and won a playoff game or something at 44 years old. It would just be an awesome story. But I'm sorry, man. You're going to struggle against the Seahawks.